Hi, I'm Alex.
Hey y'all, and I'm Ryan, and this is
Alex and Ryan Unscripted.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Alex and Ryan podcast.
Hey y'all.
Who are you waving at?
I guess we're just practicing for our live show.
Right.
That just came out of...
It really did. Like I did not just see you not too long ago. We've been on here for how long? Can you just wave it to me? That's funny. But welcome back everyone. This is episode 18.
18, yeah.
I believe, yeah. And what was I going to talk about? Oh, okay. So I did want to give an update, right? Because, I feel like I give an update dang near every 2 weeks. I don't know.
So good.
But so I am on this like weight loss journey kind of thing, getting my body back to what it was.
Okay.
Right now, the goal is to get it back to what it was before I was pregnant. Right? That's the goal for right now. And I have since I would say I really started. When did I start? Maybe like February for real. I was like, I'll just say January. But I don't think it really was in January. It might have been February. How much have I lost so far? I started at 210, right? My before I was pregnant was 175. I am at 181.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, girl. Yep.
Yes, girl, yes.
For the past like 2 weeks, I've kind of been like very stagnant, like where I've kind of like will gain weight and then will just lose weight that I gain. Yeah. But now this past week, I've been able to, which I will say I did get off my period not too long ago too. So that could be why I was able to drop that weight finally. But yeah, I'm almost there. Dana, like 5 pounds. I got 5 more pounds to lose until I am where I was. And then I'm changing my whole goal to like something like when I say by next year, when you see me, it's going to be like, I'm going to be like, yeah, it's going to be, no one's ever seen me like that before. That's my goal.
Period.
Yeah. It's to really like construct and like change my body with trying to change my lifestyle, you know? So yeah. And I think that's just part of...
I love to hear that.
Yeah. I think it's just part of, I guess, finally, it's like I'm not young no more. Like, girl, get it together. How long I've been saying I've been wanting to lose weight? You know what I mean? Come on now. Start. So yeah. That's my little update.
Girl, you putting in work. Period.
Yeah. I really have. I've really changed my eating, and I've been going to the gym. I just have to do more weightlifting. I feel like if I was to really weightlift how I want to, I would be able to really see changes. But I'd be so anxious in my gym that I just do cardio. Like straight cardio. And I'll come home and do some like a little bit of weightlifting, but it's not, it's not what I really, really want to do. But it's okay. We get in there. The main goal was to really change my eating, because that's what gets me.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
Yeah. But, I am a little strict sometimes, but I'm not going to lie. Last night I had me some ice cream. That Biscoff ice cream bar. Yes.
I've been looking for that.
I found it randomly. Where was it? Randomly at Walmart, pushed in the back, all the way to the back. It was pushed. I said, yeah, they're trying to hide this. Nope.
Somebody tried to
I found it.
somebody tried to save it, and you
They did. I sure did.
cracking up. I sure did.
Yes. But it was so good. So I still have like
Funny.
blurred moments, but
Yeah.
yeah. And I say that to say, to kind of get into our topic, it is rebranding in our 30s. You know, that is a part of my rebranding, is to really drop the weight that I've been holding on for years. Like, I even think before I was pregnant, I was at 175, I was trying to lose. And I could never, I was stuck at 175. But I'll best believe, I mean, I guess it's not really more so about the weight, like the number. It's really like, you know, getting my stomach my stomach to look a certain way, or like building, like toning up my legs more, my butt more, toning up my arms, you know, stuff like that that I want to work on. So that's a big thing about entering my 30s and rebranding, is that changing and it becoming like a lifestyle, not just let me do it here and there. Let me do it for like 6 months and I'm done for the next 6 months until summer comes around again. And it's like, well, I gotta get together. So yeah, it's a big thing.
I love that. I really do. Because I'm thinking back when we did our vision board in January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how like we were just talking about just this change and how we want to see our lives and what we want to do. And I remember you talking about like you just, you know, getting back to you and just to witness like what the past 6 months, we're going to the 7th, but like the past 6 months, how like you've been doing that, but like in your own pace, but it was a steady pace.
Yeah.
Like I just love to see that, and then to see you, you know, close to your goal. Well, you at your goal, girl. Like, oh, I'm just so happy for you. I really am.
Thank you. I appreciate
I really am, and it encouraged me as well. Cause, girl, I've been talking for the longest about like, oh, this way gotta go, this way gotta go. It's just when life be life, and when I get so stuck in my head, not necessarily about working out, but just with life struggles, like I just become, you know, depressed, and I just don't want to move. I just don't want to do things. But I'm learning to work through those moments. So, yeah, girl. I just love to see my people out here winning and just doing their thing. So yeah, I am here and I'm supporting you and I'm rooting for you. I'm so happy for you, Alex. I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, I was talking to my other friend about how like, cause we was about self-care, and I told her how like I would love like how she would. This was like years ago when I stayed with her for a little bit. Like how she would take time to like moisturize herself and like do her face, her hair, like all of that, like just pouring into herself. And I said, and she was just she was just saying how she wants to get back to that because she just had a son too. I want to say back in February of this year. And I was just like, you know, you will in due time, like, you know, give yourself time, give yourself grace, but you will. And I think it's so important because now that I'm older, it's like, man, we really do, even though like, I don't know if you ever said this, but like, I'm never going to be like my mama. And yeah, I just have moments.
Yeah. I said, and to be just like her.
Girl, okay. And the thing is, like, my mother is a giver, and I was just like, usually like people take advantage of you, da 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 da. And she's like, they can take advantage of me if I'm like giving, like if this is what I want to do. But it's like I can see a lot of our upbringing and how we are as adults, and it's like whether we want to like, oh, I'll never, this won't be me. It's like we've seen it all our lives. And so, you know, like we kind of mimic that unintentionally. So I just love to see, because I'm not a mother yet, But I just love to see like young moms like pour into themselves because your child is watching you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just pray that like when I do get my children that they can see me still take care of me, because I want them to know how important it is to take care of yourself, like and pour into yourself.
Yeah. Because that's really important. Because like I know that my daughter, she's she's at that stage where she's watching literally everyone and everything. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, granted, some of the things she can't watch me do, like if I'm doing my nails, she can't watch me do that because then she gonna mess it all up. but yeah, that's true. And I definitely do want her to see me doing that, so then it can come more natural for her to do. Like it'll be easier for her to do because she's seen it and she started at a young age to do it. You know. And it really do start like baby steps. It literally is like baby steps. Like just as simple as just wanting to get into like skincare more, to like, you know, just moisturize your face. It really, just buy one moisturizer and do it every night or every day, morning and night, whatever. And then you'll see that start to blossom into you doing more and more and more. Because that's how it was for me. It's like I wanted to get into skincare. I wanted to like start to lose this weight, so I took the baby steps. It's like, all right, well, change how you're eating slightly. You know what I mean? Yes, you have your days where you definitely eat, but you know, and then it's like, okay, well, now start to go to the gym. You're not weightlifting, but you are doing cardio, something. Or like even with the skincare, it's like, okay, buy this face wash, and then buy this moisturizer, and then just keep at this for now, and then you can eventually buy other stuff and move on and all that. So yeah, really just be baby steps.
I agree. And I love, so like, you know, on my channel, like I'm starting to do like a lot of self-care stuff. And I love how like my friends are like encouraging me, but also like they told me how I encourage them like to do more for themselves. I think it's very important for us to pour into ourselves. I think we mentioned this in another podcast about like how all of us hitting our 30s, we're all coming to this realization like we want to start pouring into ourselves more. I feel like a lot of women coming to their 30s or in their mid 30s are having this same, I don't want to call it an awakening, but I don't know what other word to use right now, but like, I don't know. Yeah. And it's just like, why at 30? It's like this term rebranding, like so many of us. And then when I look into like the creator, they're all in their 30s. I think that is so interesting.
Yeah, I think so too. I wonder why.
Right. And it's just, it's mothers, it's single women, like it's at all different stages of life. But the main thing we have in common is our age.
Yeah. So what are some things that you are, now that you've entered your 30s, about to be, what, 31? Yeah, 31. I had to make sure. I'm like, wait, because I was trying to figure out, I just turned 30 and you've already been 30. So yes, 31. What are some things that you feel like you are rebranding with yourself and kind of evolving?
Definitely how I perceive or view myself. I've been seeing a lot of videos, of course, via TikTok that talks about like people aren't really posting or showing up how they want to because they're scared of how they'll be perceived. I feel like that has been me for a while. I mean, I'm gonna show up, but it's like, it's still in the back of my mind, like, oh my gosh, what are people going to think? What are they going to say? If I say this, will they understand where I'm coming from?
Right.
Just always having that in the back of my mind, just always having that kind of be the foundation I stand on when I do things. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that no more. I am who I am. I say what I say. I do what I do. How I perceive me is all that matters. How God perceived me is what really matters. And so it's like doing the inner work. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But doing the inner work first is where I think rebranding should start. And it's where my rebranding start. Like, who is the woman that I really want to become? Like, what do I see myself really doing in this earth for real? So I've been doing a lot of journaling. I've been doing so much journaling. I have the time, but I've been doing so much journaling about my thoughts and how to clean that up as well. Cause I can have some unhealthy thoughts, or I can really, when I mess up, I get on myself so bad. And I have to tell myself, like, girl, you give everybody so much grace. Like, why can't you give yourself that same grace? And I don't. I had an interview not too long ago and I bombed it and I was so mad at myself.
Yeah.
But then I was like, that's not the last interview. Like, you're going to get more interviews. That just wasn't it. You got to prepare more, but, you're okay. Or like when I make my videos, when I stumble over my words, or I just go about everyday life and I just don't do things or say things or do whatever that I planned or wanted to. And again, that goes back into control. But it's just like, I told myself to loosen up more.
Yeah.
Loosen up. Loosen up, because you've been tight for a minute. Like, you've been really tight about life, about how your life is supposed to go. And so I told myself, like, from here on out, we are just loosening up and we're having fun. I feel like I used to have so much fun years ago. Like, I mean, of course, I was a child, but it's like, even my early, like, I don't know. Well, granted, because I didn't have a care in the world, but then again, I didn't have bills like that. I didn't, life wasn't really life back then. So it's like, of course, you kind of loose out here. But even as life gets real, I'm learning and trying to rewire how I even go into life struggles. You know what I'm saying? Like, understanding that this isn't permanent.
Right.
This isn't going to last for the rest of your life. This is just something that you got to grow through, get through, learn, experience. And then it's like, just do your best. And that's all that really matters. As long as you do your best, that's what truly matters. Give it to God and just live your life. Like, so it's a lot of inner work, a lot of, working on how I speak to myself when I make mistakes, how I move on from that, relationships, how I'm choosing to show up. But mainly my relationship with myself. That's what I'm working on. And that's where my rebranding starts. And I feel like once you do that inner work, then outwardly it will reflect what you've been doing for yourself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's where I started. And listen, baby. Woo. I told myself, when I get my job, when I get my money, I told my brother 3 things I'm going to be working on. Budgeting, traveling, and saving.
I would say I would agree with that. With what you said. Kind of like how, because I would say for me too, I I can tend to give people more grace than I give myself, for sure. So yeah, what you said, yeah. And which I guess I never really considered that, like, oh, that's something like that I'm doing. But I mean, that's what I was learning in therapy. Literally, that's what I was doing in therapy. So it's interesting you say that, because I definitely feel that. Loosening up a little bit, giving yourself grace, not being so hard on yourself. You know? Because, like, I mean, you out here trying your best. You know what I mean? Like, you really are. So, yeah, that's a good one. I guess it's kind of similar along the lines of it, but I guess mine is really just like, okay, I guess I can make it more specific. So it is like pouring into myself, which we have discussed, like we've talked about before, but like more of, I guess, physical and making me feel more, what would be a word? I guess, quote unquote, looking more like, not to say that kind of sounds bad. To like look more feminine. It's bad to say. Like more of just like, I really want to be like this essence of just like, oh, I can't touch that. You see, it's like, oh no, I can't do that.
Period. Because I'm a woman.
Yeah, like basically that.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but not like in like a condescending type of way. I don't want it to come off like that. But like, oh no, like I just got my nails done. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I just can't do that. Because I feel like I am getting out of this very, I guess if we just want to use masculine and feminine, whatever, masculine state. Like, I mean, it's still there, right? Because I got to take care of stuff. I got to do stuff. I got to, stuff need to be done. But I am getting out of it more so from like my situation to where I feel like I was put into that situation, like put into that. But now I think I'm like, all right, let me switch some things up. I feel too like I want to like do my nails. I want to keep up with my hair. I want to keep up with certain things. So then I feel like, like, so I feel good. Because seeing those things, like me having like, oh, my nails is cute. Oh, my hair is done. It makes me feel good. And I just feel beautiful. You know what I mean? Like I feel better about myself, which that is one thing I am starting to work on too, is confidence. Well, I've been working on it for a long time, but that's also a part of it too, of like, I guess rebranding is the confidence I need. But I feel like for that confidence to be there, I need to feel myself. And I ain't been feeling myself lately. And I don't want to attribute like getting like those, like, I guess, things like my nails and hair done to be beautiful. Like I have to be beautiful to have that. But it just makes me feel beautiful. It just makes me feel like, ooh, I'm feeling myself. So that is one thing I have realized. Literally, I feel like when I hit my 30s, like as soon as I turn 30, it's like, oh yeah, let me do this. Like, let me jump into this. Because before I would get my nails done here and there, but not like that. But now it's like, I want my nails, I want my feet done. I want my hair to be done. I want certain things done. And I want to keep up with them. So that's one big one for me that I've noticed, that I'm starting to change and do and kind of rebrand myself.
Yeah, I love that. What you said exactly is literally what my friend said. She's older, well, by 1 year, like out of all of us. Not by a year, a couple months. And as soon as she hit 30, she was like, y'all, I have to start taking care of myself better. I have to do my hair. I have to make sure I look put together before I leave the house.
Yes.
And we were like, what? Like, you already? And she was like, no, I got to do more. Like, and she wasn't saying it in like I don't know, like it's over the top, but like we understood what she was saying. Well, once I hit 30, I understood what she was saying. I was like, girl, save. And listen, I feel like, cause I was never a DIY girly. I'm going to pay to get it done. I'm going to pay the convenience. I'm going to pay for you to do it for me. Okay. But when you don't have no money, you learn, okay? You learn to do things for yourself. And I would say, like, now that I know how to put on my own lashes, now I know how to do my hair a little bit. Like, I still need to learn how to cornrow, but I know how to lay my wigs down. I know how to twist my hair. I know how to paint my nails, like how to shapen them up. Like, oh my gosh. Cause I was like, oh my gosh, now I can't get these things done anymore. Now I'm not going to look, cause I know exactly what you said. Like when you get all these things done, you just feel like good. You look good, you feel good. And I go by that. I really do. You shower, you perfume, oils, lotions. I ain't going nowhere but in the living room, but I'm going to look good and smell good. Okay. Because I think this was this quote I saw on Lemonade. Was it by Elizabeth Taylor? But it was like, I was like, why you got on perfume? Or where you going with that perfume on? It's something like that. Or no, I think it's I'm going to smell good while sitting in the house. Something like that. I got to find it. I'll send it to you. But I was like, that's me all day. And then not only that, like, I need my environment to smell good. Like, I love smelling good. I love smelling good stuff. Like, I need my air to smell like something. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, when I get my own place again, girl, like, oh my gosh.
I feel it. No, that's how I be too. Cause it's just wait, man, just wait. Like I cannot wait.
Oh,
Yes.
and I said the same thing too. My wardrobe is definitely going to switch up. I feel like I always had this kind of classy, chic kind of look anyway.
I was literally just about to go into that.
What are you going to say? Because when you said like, I don't know what you said earlier, I was like, yes, I think we're kind of on the same thing here because I want to be. Go ahead, Alex. Say what you're going to say.
No, I was going to say, like, that's another thing that I wanted to get into. Like, I've always been into fashion, right? But I've always been more of like, I love like the streetwear, the baggy clothes. I love like the men's wear. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I will ever let it go. Because I do love menswear. But I have been wanting to wear more of, like, I want to wear like the summer dresses, right? I want to wear the cute summer dresses that are like flowy or like the tight fitting ones. I just want to dress in like different clothes that I never, like, I've bought them, right? I bought those clothes. I don't ever wear them. Not once have I ever wore a summer dress. I might have, but I covered it up in a way. I don't think I have. But yeah, like I want to get more into that, and heels. That's a thing. Like I can semi walk in heels, but I want to, like, when I say change and rebrand, is I want to wear those heels and be confident. Like when I'm walking into a room, it's like, oh, her walk is like on point. Like that's what I want.
And I'm gonna say this: your heels gonna be bad, and I know that because your shoe game.
Yeah,
I know your heel game gonna be on point. I can see that now.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like I even been like here and there, been like walking around my tippy toes. to kind of practice and get used to, because I haven't worn heels in a long time. And I want that. And I've been watching like this girl, I don't even know who she is, she just popped on my TikTok, of her, like, she's teaching women how to walk, like model. In her walk, I'm just like, my gosh, her walk is like stunning. And I want that. Because just know, I may not go out a lot, but just know when I do go out, my walk, everyone's going to be like, who is she? Because her walk and her presence is like, wow. You know? And that's what I want.
Captivating.
Yes, that's what I want. And I'm trying to work on it. I give myself, a year. That's my goal. A year. Give myself a year for that to come. So yeah.
Yes. And for me, I don't listen. I found my lane, and that's the mules. Okay. That is the mules. I told myself I'm going to be muled down. I'm going to be a mule girly, because heels are just not my best friend. Like, I am flat-footed, and I do have white feet as well. And oh my gosh, just walking in heels hurt. It just, having that little arch just really does hurt my my feet. And I do gotta give me some arch support, but still, I'm like, you know what? But I can do a nice little mule. And then nice little cute sandal. That's the thing. I am a sandals girly. Like, I love me some cute sandals. I even do some platform sandals. So I'm like, I can definitely do a mule. It's just a couple inches above the regular. So I can do that. But girl, same. How I walk in the living room, like when I go from my room to the kitchen, I be trying to practice my walk as well. I already like my walk anyway, because the hips keep moving. But it's like I remind myself, even like when I'm sitting down sometimes, or I'm standing, like to keep my shoulder, to work on my posture, keep my shoulders back. And granted, this isn't all just to look a certain way, but it's also for like health reasons too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be older, and I just want a nice posture. Let me just say that. And so I remind myself to do that. I try to stretch more in the mornings. I am going to get back on my health kick. I have been doing better with my eating, so that's that. But like actually moving my body for my body's sake. Okay. But yeah, still, keeping up with the clothing here in the conversation. I can't wait. To redo my work. So I gave remember when I moved out from Indy, and you helped me like to give away those clothes?
Yeah.
Alex, lifesaver. Let the folks know I had tote boxes of scarves.
Yes. That you did. So many.
Yes. I'm cracking up. I had tote boxes of scarves. I think we was in the store one time. I can't remember where we were. Either we was in the store or we was at my house. But I was trying to get a scarf, and I think you was like, you don't need it. And you was like, it's summertime. It's summertime. I'm cracking up because I love me a good scarf, a heavy scarf, a light, whatever. I love me a good scarf. Or I guess loved, because now I only own 2 pair of scarves. Ain't that crazy?
Oh, wow. You came a long way.
A very long way. I went from 3 tote boxes of scarves to only owning 2 scarves now. Now, where did it go throughout the years? Gave them away. I couldn't take them with me. I couldn't take all the scarves with me. But recently, I just gave away a lot of clothes, because one thing I do believe is that you got to make room for the new. Okay. And oh my goodness, I'm going to show you this lady I follow on Lemon 8, and I love her page. I think I showed you some stuff from her anyway. But I told myself to start, excuse me. This is the thing. I had some skirts and, dresses here and there, but like they were tight. You know what I'm saying? Tight and short. And not against the tightness or the shortness. It's just, I want to start dressing more comfortable. And I want to start building a wardrobe where it's like, what do they call it? I guess timeless, classic, but something I can wear with multiple things.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the kind of wardrobe I want to start creating. Like, I do love patterns. I love ruffles, all of that. But I want to start finding pieces that's like, okay, I can wear this more than once, and also good material.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good material. I'm supposed to say something else. Oh, dresses. You mentioned dresses, and I just got so happy. I remember I told my friend, like, I don't have any dresses. I have these bodycon, but that don't count. I gave those away. But I was like, I don't have any like summer dresses. And she was like, do you need dresses? And I was like, what? If you want something, yes. Like, and I need some dresses. Like, cause that's the kind of era I'm walking in. I really do. So like, that's why I feel you. I feel you, Alex, about how you just want to embrace femininity. Like, yes, that's me. And I feel like that's the era I'm walking in. And that's how I want to live. That's how I want to present myself. Like, put together, polished. And yes, definitely have those, days of whatever, but it's like, that makes me feel good.
Mm.
So that's what I'm going after, and that's what I will be. Okay?
Yes. Most definitely. And so yeah, I feel like our stuff is very similar in ways. Oh yeah, I would say posture too. I need to work on that. I definitely need to work on it. Because my posture is kind of bad. Kinda. It is.
Okay, I'm about to remind myself, like, girl, put your shoulders back. Because I look in the mirror sometime, and I'm like, whoa, pick yourself up. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing?
Right.
Put them shoulders back, okay?
Right.
I remember my brother. Oh, this made me so happy. This is my baby brother. He's huge, as in tall. He's slim, but he's tall, and he has broad shoulders. And growing up, he said that, like, I would always pick yourself up, stand up, stand up, stand up, put your shoulders back, stand up. Like, grow it up. He said I will always tell him that because he was so tall, especially for his age. And it wasn't until I think high school where he just sprouted up and like he's really tall. And then he said at his job, his coworkers would be like, you come in acting like you walk like you own the place. Like you walk with so much confidence, so much boldness. And he was like, yeah, because my sister, she would always tell me like, put my shoulders back, pick my head up and to like, own, like, embrace, love who you are and stuff like that. And, walk with some confidence. And he was like, and that's how I walk. And he does, like, he stands up and I see, even like for a lot of men, I see a lot of men with slumped shoulders and they can be tall, but they don't pick themselves up. And I'm just like, man, somebody needs to, I don't know, give their brother some encouragement because, I can just see like the lack of self-confidence and stuff. And especially being tall, all eyes are on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, that's a lot. But when my brother told me that just made my heart jump. I was like, oh my gosh, really? And he was like, yeah, you'll tell me all the time, like, pick yourself up, stand up, put your shoulders back, put your head up. What your head down for? Pick your head up. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to continue telling that to myself. Because I remember in college, oh my gosh, I remember this girl stopped me was like, girl, when you be walking, like, you just walk like you own the place or like you really be shoulders back, head up. And I'm cracking up because I don't know what it is, but like when I go into a space, I do that on purpose. Like I deliberate, like I tell myself to do that, especially in this place where I don't know nobody or whatever. It's like, we got to put on something. Okay. We got to put on this confidence. We got to walk in here boldly. Like, it's just a pep talk to myself. And I do, like, before it's crazy. Like, before I open the door, I'm just, okay, shoulders back, head up. Let's walk. And I do that. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's I mean, that's how I want to be anyway. But I don't know if it's what do they call that? I don't know. But I kind of do it to make myself feel, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's, so when I'm sitting down, when I'm walking from my room to the living room, like to the living room or to the kitchen, I'm like, girl, what? You better walk.
Right.
It is just me and the Lord. But did you see this TikTok? And this girl was like, women don't be switching anymore. Women don't know how to walk anymore. And I was like, why is this a conversation? And I'm cracking up. But then a lot of women did think pieces on it. It was like, women don't switch anymore. Like, women don't really be, strutting their stuff anymore. And I was just like, I didn't even notice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say that I've never noticed at all. But, I mean, I will say, maybe I need to, like, what is it? Take a page out of your book when it comes to, like, walking into the room, because that is something that I know that I have to work on. Because if I'm walking into a room and I don't know none of these people, I touch up here, it's like, my body is like, what the heck is going on? Like, oh my gosh, we got fine cover kind of thing,
Red alert, red alert.
Right. But I do want to work on that. And I even caught myself at work walking down the hallway. It's like cubicles, and like no one, so it's like a wall and like some cubicles, so no one saw me. But I said, you know what? Try right here, right now. No one's walking. I told myself to walk and look up. Stop looking down. Stop. You know what I mean? Like, look forward and stare straight. Well, not awkwardly, but like, you know what I mean? Like, and just walk confidently. And I mean, I did, but like, that's what I need to work on, because I catch myself, like, if someone walks by me, it's like, okay, well, where do I look? I might look at them and like smile, you know what I mean? Might just be something like that. Or they might say something, I say something back. But it's like, when someone's walking by me, do I look at them? Or it's a lot of questions. Or it's like, I don't want to look forward and just ignore them. And they're like, what the heck is wrong with her? Or like looking crazy because I'm just looking dead forward. Like, oh my gosh, she's on a mission somewhere. Like, she's headed somewhere for real. And it's like, girl, just relax. Like, stop overthinking, stop thinking so much, and just be confident. Just like, I think that's where I lack. Like, I struggle with the confidence because I'm always overthinking, like just constantly thinking and nitpicking at small things. I'm thinking how people are perceiving me.
Yep.
And that's what I got to work on. Definitely confidence.
Yeah, it'll keep you stuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I love talking about this stuff. Just love talking about this stuff. And I just can't wait to see where we are a year from now. I feel like so much is going to change.
Yeah. I think so too. That's why I'm giving myself a year. Give myself a year to really see and feel the change. Because, like, being in therapy, I was in therapy for a year. Didn't even feel like a year, but I was in therapy for a year. And she was like, you've changed so much. And I'm like, no, I haven't. Like, I still feel the same. I'm still struggling. You know what I mean? But it was more of like some of the situations that I was in. And she was like, you are starting to, set boundaries. And it's to the point where it's starting to come a little more natural for you. To whereas before it wasn't. You thought setting boundaries was like a bad thing, like you're being mean. And it's like, girl, no. Like, you've set boundaries. You've grown, and you starting to see things for what they actually are. And you're starting to realize certain things for what they are, and you're starting to stop them. Or you're starting to like move a different way than how you used to move. And it's like, I feel like sometimes, with me at least, I have to hear it from someone else to be like, well, yeah, you're actually kind of right. And I think that does come into play where it's giving yourself more grace. Is because if she wouldn't have said that, I would have been like, well, I'm still doing the same. Like, I'm still where I'm at. I'm still kind of stuck. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. You know, I'm not at a point where I want to, like, where I see myself being.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to say that is like, well, dang, I have grown. I have evolved, and I am still changing. And it is smaller, you know, small little baby steps. But
yeah,
it's crazy how like those small baby steps kind of expand and can change a lot.
mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting. And I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah.
But they matter. They matter. Yeah. When I think of the small baby steps, I think of the snowball effect.
Yeah.
How it starts off like a little, you know, little snowball, but then it rolls in. It's a whole snowman.
Yeah.
So every count matters.
Yeah.
Every count matters.
It really does.
It really does.
And that's where
I'm happy to hear that. Huh? So I'm happy to hear that. Oh, yeah. And I see that too. True.
Yeah. So that's where I think with the confidence is like, I just don't know where do I start? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that is the struggle that I just can't seem to be like, okay, let's do this and continue to do this. And then you'll start to see that confidence come. Right? Because like, okay, yeah, I walked down the hallway. Okay, girl. You know, like.
No, that was a lot for you. That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was. So I'm glad you did that. It made me think of like some people do like, now, some people can be extreme, but some people do things like in public to build up that confidence.
Yeah.
Like to do something, you know, kind of crazy, but it's let me shake off the fear of how I'm being perceived.
Yeah.
So you doing that, you know, at your job, strutting down the hallway, like, I love that. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
And I just think, like you said, like it's baby steps. When the thoughts come, because I think everything always, I think everything starts inside and it works its way out.
Yeah.
So like with the thoughts that come, shut them down.
Yeah.
Combat them with positive thoughts, with scripture, with something, you know, that's the truth. Like, because those are lies, you know, it's just anxiousness. It's just like overthinking. It's the intrusive thoughts. It's like, no, I'm okay. Or, okay, I may not feel comfortable, but I can change this. Or, I don't know. I just say combat those thoughts. Or even breathe. I would tell, because my brother, when he was in his therapy sessions, he would share them with me, and I felt, okay, what's some techniques that they give you? Because I'm going to use some too. Like, we're both in and he would like tell me like how breathing. And when I used to hear like these breathing exercises, I'm like, okay, whatever, give me something else, something else, something more practical. But no, like breathing really does help. It does help me, especially like when the snowball effect of negativity happens in my mind. It's like, okay, we got to shut this down. We got to kill this snowman. Like, we got to melt this snow. Like, we got to stop it. So like, I would like, girl, stop. I wouldn't say like, stop, breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe And I'm like, okay, Lord, help me. Like, Jesus, I need you to, whatever is going on, like, in here, I need you to put an end to it because it's getting ugly in there. Like, breathe. Go walk around. Go get up. Move. Do something. But we got to shut them thoughts down.
That's what the most, that's helped me, is redirecting those like negative thoughts, like intrusive thoughts. Sometimes it can be hard because it just it's like, what the heck? Where did this come from? Why did it just randomly pop in my head? Like, oh no, you can't do that. You're not that good. And it's like, well, dang, I was just sitting here doing my work, minding my business, and then thoughts just pop up, you know. But yeah, I've tried the breathing, and maybe I should try it more. But I'm like, this ain't helping, and the thoughts are still there. It's like, well, as I'm breathing, I'm still thinking. You know, it's like, all right. But I'll say, yeah, trying to redirect those thoughts and just tell them like they're not true. Like, it's not true. So yeah.
And I also add, call on Jesus. Okay?
Yeah.
Call on Jesus. Because a lot of my anxiousness, Alex, when I tell you, I have been in my word. I've been reading the word. I need something to eat. Okay, I've been in my word. And I've been praying more. I pray all the time, but I've been praying over the little things. And I noticed that my anxiousness, those anxious thoughts, those intrusive thoughts, has like been coming less and less and less and less. And my mind is so crazy because when I used to read the Bible, I couldn't really focus. So I would just get through. Just let me get through. Just let me get through the chapter and close the book. Like, just get through it. Or whenever I'm just doing something, it's like all of these thoughts. I'm just like, golly, I'm just trying to get through this thing. Just let me, sit down and edit. Just let me cook with with peaceful thoughts. Like just everyday stuff, making up the bed, just thoughts. And it's just like, golly. But I've noticed the more I started praying, reading the Bible, like my mind, oh my gosh. I wish I could just explain it like how I really want to explain it, but I haven't experienced this much peace in my mind in such a very long time. Such a very, very long time. Like it's yeah. Yeah. Because I was even contemplating, like, okay, should I start taking some medicine? But I don't want to. My thing is, like, I'm not against therapy because I want to get a therapist when I get, some insurance and some money.
Yeah.
But I remember my very last therapy session, which was back in 2020. I want to say 2020. And she was like, how do you feel about medication? And we were just talking about different medications. And I was like, I don't want to be on them. I don't want to be on them because I think with the right tools, I can do this. And like I said, I'm not against medication at all. But I'm just like, I don't know, something in me was like, fight. Fight for it. Like, fight for the peace. Like, you're going to have to put in some work.
Right.
But you can do it.
Yeah.
Cause when I tell you, I feel like I was spiraling, like, oh my gosh, I can't focus to save my life, or all these thoughts are just consuming me. Like I can't live like this. But it's like, it's the little things. It really is, like getting enough sleep. I deleted TikTok off of my phone. And it's only on my laptop now. Well, I had to put it back on because to post the things, but yeah, it's like I'm practicing like slowing down, giving myself enough time to wake up and breathe and not be in like go mode. And that's another thing that I said I need to start doing and continue to, well, not start because I did start, but continue to do is slow down. Slow down. I feel like my life, I've always rushed. So I never gave myself, but I was always last minute, just last minute. And I didn't give myself enough time to do the things I need to do to get ready to all of that. So it's like I'm learning to slow down because I want to work on my nervous system. Like I want to work on that. And it's like, I feel like when your body's always in fight and flight, it's like, it's restless. Your mind gets even more restless. And it's like, I'm working on keeping my room clean. I'm working on keeping organization everywhere. Like with my documents and my laptop, to my emails, to like just cleaning my house, cleaning my room, washing clothes, putting them away, all of that. 'Cause I know how I can get, and I don't want to get that way.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like to keep my mind at peace. I need to do the things that I can do. Now, granted, yeah, there's moments where I'm just like, I can't do a thing and I'm in bed. And like, I can't move. Like, it's like, I feel stuck. But then I slowly, like, by the end of the day, like, I'm slowly getting out of that little funk or whatever.
Yeah.
But the moments where I can get up and do something, I'm taking advantage of that time and I'm doing it.
Well, that's good. Or like, still fighting when it's like tough, because those moments can be really tough. And being in that survival mode, that triggers a lot of other things. I have realized, like, because I know that's what I was in. Like, after having my daughter, it was like straight survival. And that's where my weight, I said, was I even eating a lot? My weight was sticking onto me. When I say it was not going nowhere, it was like, just kept multiplying. And it was because of the stress, because of my nervous system. It was just on go. Like there's no, like I'm not resting. And which I get, having a baby, but it wasn't just my daughter. It wasn't really, it was just my whole situation that like triggered all that. So like, just getting your nervous system to just be at ease, calm down, just relax a little bit. It can really help a lot of other things that are going on in your life, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I just would have never thought that played such like a huge role in that, but it really does. And not just like physical, but like mentally and how you see things or how it can just really change a lot. So yeah.
It does.
Yeah. And I can see, man, just give us a year. A year. And I can see there's going to be a lot of changes. I think we should like keep this video and like try to remind ourselves a year from like now. It's just to see how much we have evolved and changed and like in everything. With our rebranding, we mentioned the changes or like what we want to rebrand or what we're even starting to rebrand. and see how much we have done.
Yeah. I think we should make a note in our docs.
Okay.
Or even set a alarm or something in our calendar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to do that. Yeah. I got it. I feel like your spirit knows when something good is coming. Because when I tell you, like, having conversation like this makes me jumpy, but not like in a, a bad way, but it's like an excitement way. Like I'm anticipating something coming and I just don't know what to do sometimes with myself. Like, I just get so like, I can't explain it. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Something good is coming. Like, that's on my mind. That's how my body feels. And it's like, get ready for it. Embrace for impact. But it's fun. It's exciting. And I just, oh man.
Yeah. I think the
Because I
same.
know this season is going to end.
Mm-hmm.
I know this season is going to end. And it's coming to a closing. Like, I can feel it.
Yeah. No. Because there's times like where I can just picture and like see myself in the future doing certain things. And maybe that's where that deja vu kind of thing comes from. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, but like, I was telling my therapist, I was like, I know for a fact that there's confidence inside me, right? Like, I know for a fact there are certain things like I could just do just based off of confidence. I mean, I ain't never done this before, but I know I could do it,
Period.
But it's like, there's just like this big, there is like, I feel like, what is she like? Like, they're like basically like rocks blocking me. Like, it's a huge wall. It's basically just blocking me. And I'm just kind of like chipping at it right now. I imagine a brick wall and I'm just chipping at it. But it's like, I know that it's inside me. Like, certain things of like, how we mentioned, like, it's like more of like physical things of like losing the weight or like doing my hair and nails and stuff like that. It's like, I see that becoming like a consistent thing. Right now it's slowly consistent, but it's like whenever I got the time, you know what I mean? Or whenever like I have the energy to do it. But I can see in the future, it's like, I know for a fact I want my body to look a certain way, and I know, give me a year, oh, it's going to be that. Like, it's like a different mindset that has changed now. Whereas when I was younger, it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get there. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get there eventually. But now it's like, no, it ain't, I'm going to get there. I'm giving myself a year, and I'm going to be that. That is going to be me, And so I feel like just with that is super, like, I guess, exciting. Because I have shown myself that I can be dedicated to something. Because that's a thing too, of sticking to something, like sticking to it. And so, yeah, I'm excited for this rebrand for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Really jumping for joy.
Yeah. Okay, because just imagining our lives, like traveling, just spending money on experiences.
Couldn't come.
It is. And I'm praying sooner than later, okay?
Yeah.
Because so much can happen within a year.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
Yeah. Say next year, we'll be like, who are these people? Who are these people? They have evolved for real.
Okay. Babe. You ain't gonna be hearing when I get my coins, okay? Because I'm gonna have them.
Right.
We gonna have them. Our pocket is gonna run over.
Right.
You may hear about us having giving away to different foundations. Okay?
Right.
Because we have so much coins. Stop playing with it.
No, seriously. I'm excited for the future.
I am too.
I think we're going to be good. We're going to be good. So is there anything else you want to say or share? Or?
I guess I'll just end with this.
Okay.
And it's kind of just encompassing everything that we talked about. Mm-hmm. And that is, actually, I think we said this a little bit offline before we hopped on, is, make sure I'm saying it right. Working.
No, I think it's the other way.
To live?
No, other way around.
Living to work?
Living to work.
Yes, we don't want to live to work. That really, gosh, that really
mixed up.
But yes, we don't want to live to work
or live to survive.
Yeah, like them days of survival mode is, and maybe that's, I don't know, because I'm trying to, like, my mind is still like, why is it that all of us in our 30s and mid 30s go through this? Mm-hmm. Maybe that's my sister. She's in her, like, I think she's early 40s. I forget her age. But she's early 40s. But because it's a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think that survival mode is dead. We really have to dead that.
Yeah, I think
it's just an unhealthy lifestyle. It's unhealthy for our bodies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll just say, loosen up. Loosen up. I don't know what y'all going through right now, but life do be life, and life get hard. Life get real hard.
It do.
And the one thing, a couple days ago when I was talking to God, what I was, the scripture he reminded me of is like, there's a season for everything. And that's in, Ecclesiastes. Like, there's a season for everything. There's a season to cry, a season to mourn, a season to be happy, a season for joy, a season of hard working, and then a season of harvest. Mm-hmm. Where you reap everything that you've been working on, and it's just fruit after fruit, sunshine, like, and I think we're coming up on our harvest season because we've been working.
Yeah. Moved.
Oh, and lastly, I would say the rebranding starts inside, and then work your way out.
Yeah. I think so too. Well, I guess with that being said, we will end it there. Because I don't have no ending points.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that was good. But yeah, we will end it here with our rebranding. In a year from now, y'all will see us. And y'all be like, they did that. They did that.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess we will see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.